Hi, this is Justin Sadhu. I'm one of the cardiology fellows at Washington University in St. Louis. We're here at ACC 12 for the Fit blog. Do you have any advice for fellows in training, Dr. Ader?
It's a long road, but no matter what you hear, you've taken the right course because it's an extremely interesting field. The fact that 34 years into practice, I'm just as interested now as when I was a fellow should be an encouraging sign for you.
Well, I think anybody who is upcoming cardiologist should make it a point that he attends this meeting because it gives you a chance to learn whatever your dream is.
Keep an eye on the forefront of what is breaking in, what is the new trials, what's the new device coming in, and track them and master them. That's the way to go into future.
Well, I guess the most useful thing I will name probably all the core curriculum, which is very basic and very amenable to either fellows in training, first-year fellows, and probably residents like me.
That's been fantastic. I think there's been a great overview of different topics, exciting to meet other fellows in training and really learn from some of the experts in our field, people who have literally written the textbook.
And Zubin, how's your experience been at the ACC this year?
Well, I think it's really been fantastic, Justin, and what's really been great is seeing all the fellows who are out and doing a lot of this roving reporting. I think it's been a great experience, especially for the people who can't come to the conference. This really captures a lot of the sentiments, a lot of the research findings, and helps them advance their clinical practice even while they're busy at home with that clinical practice as a fellow.
Is there anything in particular that you'll take away from this ACC?
I think there's a lot of interesting research findings. I think we're entering an era of comparative effectiveness research. Dr. Bill Weintraub just presented the findings of the CERT study, which is an observational study looking at revascularization strategies. And this is a good example of how we need to figure out how to compare studies or different strategies, treatments, different drugs, management strategies, and do that in non-randomized clinical trial settings where we don't have the ability to potentially conduct those clinical trials. And so figuring out the pitfalls and the successes of comparative effectiveness research is very important. I think that study highlighted a few of those issues.
Is there anything that really stood out to you about this year's conference?
I'm glad to see so many presentations, so many posters, and so many young people coming into the conference and having new things to offer to the ACC.